Oracle provides us with very neat function called SOUNDEX, which returns a code of how a particular word sounds in English language. And this is represented by a table where each letter has its own code. So in our example, in the query, I'm fetching the first name, last name, and SOUNDEX code of the last name for our employee that has the last name Olson. If we look at the table provided over here, we can see that each letter has its own code. The letter L has a code of 4. We can see it over here. The S has a code of 2, right? The O is ignored. And the N has a code of number 5. So, for example, if we would like to search through employees that have a last name that sound similar to Olson, we can do that with the SOUNDEX function. We already got the SOUNDEX code from our query. We can use where SOUNDEX of the last name, right, has the code of 0425. So we can paste that over here. When we execute this, we would fetch all of the employees that have last name similar to Olson, right? When I execute this, we can see we got now 2 results as they have similar pronunciation of the last name. So the Olson and Olsen sound quite similar. Of course, now we have the code, but we can also use this as comparison SOUNDEX of not anymore the code, but for example, Olson, right? And this is not case sensitive, so I can write in any case now as I want it. So when I execute this, we're gonna get all of the employees that have the last name when pronounced very similar to Olson. Have in mind that if this question comes up at the certification exam, you probably won't need to know the codes for each letters, as this will be provided. So not to worry about. See you in the next one.